median home prices, newer homes, room to grow, and a decent amount of distance from the Strip. What is not to love about this area called Mountain's Edge? Hey everyone, today we are going to cover one of the areas of Las Vegas that has medium priced homes, and we truly believe that it doesn't get enough love around here. And we're going to be talking about the pros and cons, as well as take a look at a home that's located in this remote part of Las Vegas. If this is your first time to the channel, we focus on what it's like living here in Las Vegas, and we do it a little bit differently by actually showing you the places with video and drone footage. So if you're someone that likes that more than just me talking to you like this right now for 10 minutes, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. These videos do take a lot of effort. So typically in our videos, we tend to talk about the pros, cons, and the parts of living in an area, and we do it in that order. But in this video, we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to start with that part because I've seen other YouTubers cover this area and they particularly share one thing incorrectly, and I've even said this incorrectly in the past. So with that said, let's jump on the neutrals of what it's like living in Mountain's Edge. So the main thing I want to talk about when it comes to this neutral item is the location of Mountain's Edge. I've seen other posts talking about how the location is great and it's okay when it comes to traveling around the city, but I would actually have to disagree. And I think it's because the people that have posted or talked about it here on YouTube and other social media channels may not actually live in that area or haven't been in that area enough to know what it's like driving around there during peak drive times. So Mountain's Edge, it actually sits in the southwest region of the Las Vegas Valley. And depending on where you're located in Mountain's Edge, it can really make you feel quite a bit away from the loud and crazy that is the Las Vegas Strip. This distance actually makes it extremely quiet, but it does come with the problem of being quite a bit of distance from the 215 and 15. When you live in this area, the main road most people think of when they hear Mountain's Edge is Blue Diamond. And during peak times, this road can get really busy. Then if you live deep into the southern parts of Mountain's Edge, you know that you're going to hit several of those red lights. And Vegas locals, you know how long those signals take to change colors here in Las Vegas, so you're going to be sitting around for a while. And so if you're someone that's going to be driving around to other parts of the valley for work during traffic hours, living here could add a significant amount of drive time compared to if you lived somewhere that was closer to the freeways. Now, I will say that if your main drive times are in the early morning or night, then traveling around that time is pretty decent, and you'll probably be hitting a lot of green lights on your way over to the freeways. Now that we've talked about that neutral, let's go ahead and jump into pro number one. Home prices in Mountain Edge tend to sit closer to the median price point for Las Vegas as a whole. Now, that price has definitely gone up in recent years, but depending on where you are moving from, let's say California, prices may seem very affordable to you. So this area in particular is newer than most areas with similar price points. And most of the time when you think of that lower or median price point here in Las Vegas, you think of homes that are in older parts of the city. And Mountain's Edge really is not one of those older parts of Las Vegas. Most of these homes here are less than 20 years old, with many of them having been built in the last decade alone. We know that people love their new homes, and many are willing to pay a premium for them. So it's really surprising to see prices where they are. With being new, this area is a perfect example of modern living. And what I mean by that is that it takes into account many of the things people look for, and one of those main things being outdoor community spaces. The areas here are reasonably accessible and provide the space and activities that people want in today's communities. For instance, having sidewalks, parks within walking distances, and sports and play structures for family use is really important to the modern homeowner, and Mountain's Edge truly provides that. Now let's talk about the cons. Now we touched on this a little bit earlier when we talked about the area that Mountain's Edge is in, But yeah, traffic can get pretty bad here. There are a lot of roads that have 2 lanes that merge into one, which causes additional traffic. And as they continue to build more homes, condos, and apartment complexes, well, traffic is only going to get worse. One project in particular that I think might add some additional traffic is the addition of the Durango Casino that they announced being built here in 2022. So it'll be interesting to see what that brings to the area. While it's going to bring a ton of positives, it's probably going to increase traffic as well. So back in 2018, when I was first introduced to the Mountain Edge area and I was working with a client who was interested in this area, I was really confused by the lack of businesses that were available. Fast forward to today, and there's still only one area for this community to shop at. Fortunately, it looks like there are some future projects coming, but for those that live in the deep southern parts of Mountain's Edge, you're going to need to make that drive up to Blue Diamond or towards Southern Highlands in order to get to your essentials like groceries and gas. So now that we've covered the neutrals, pros, and cons of this area, let's go ahead and take a look at a home that was sold last year by none other than Jan O'Brien, my business partner. Now this home is located on the southern part of the community, right on the edge of the Las Vegas Valley. As you can see, this home is newer and it also has a gorgeous pool and is a great representation of what a one-story home might look in this area. Now there still is a lot of land available here, so they may have larger homes that are built or smaller homes or townhomes even being built in this area. However, for the time being, this is a great representation. With that said, the prices of new homes have gone up dramatically, so over time this area's price point may come up way above the median price. By the way, if you're from out of town and are thinking of making a move to Vegas, please reach out to me. Me and my team would love to be your relocation guides. We cover everyone in Vegas, Henderson, Boulder City, and Pahrump. And if you already live here, we'd love to help you navigate buying while being a renter, or if you're currently a homeowner, with the sale of your home and the purchase of your next home. So please feel free to give us a call anytime at 702-408-7959. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please make sure to watch our other videos about other areas in Las Vegas. This is Cosmo Morabbi with the Living Las Vegas and Henderson channel, and we'll see you on the next one.